Blue worked. It was blue. The statement on each door are either both correct. The statements on each door are either both correct or both incorrect. Left refers to your left, right. The door directly to the right of this one is incorrect. The door directly to the left of this one leads to death. The door directly to the right of this one is incorrect. So what we're doing, statement... Oh, because they've got more than one statement on some of them. So they're either the whole door's correct or the whole door's incorrect. Right. So the door directly to the right of this one is incorrect. The door directly to the left of this one leads to death. The door directly to the right of this one is incorrect. The door directly to the left of this one leads to death. The door directly to the right of this one is incorrect. The door directly to the left of this one leads to death. Okay, right, so let's assume... How many lead to bacon? Do any lead... Yeah, so one must lead to bacon. So let's assume... The statements on each door are either both correct or both... Yeah. So we're looking for the correct door, I'm assuming. If red is correct, yeah, then it would mean the door directly to the right of this one is incorrect. Which means the door to the left of this one leads to bacon. The right one on the right is correct. That would mean that leads to death. And this one's incorrect, which would mean that that leads to bacon. So the red one is not correct. Or, yeah, it's not correct. This one, the door directly to the left of this one, oh no, because it don't say how many lead to bacon, does it? So let's assume this is correct though. That would mean that that leads to death, and that that is incorrect. Also, it would mean that this is incorrect. This one would say that this one leads to death, but it's incorrect. So this one would lead to bacon, and this one would be correct, and then that would lead to death. So that is a possibility, because then that would work. Let's go yellow. Yay! It worked! I think it could have been yellow or green, to be fair there. Because I think green would have basically done the same thing, just reversed. So, exactly 2 doors are correct on this one. Either you will choose a correct door. So that one's got to be correct, because obviously the door we will choose will be correct. So, either you will choose a correct door, this door leads to death, and this door, or the door that leads to bacon, is incorrect. So if red's true, blue's not. If blue's true, red's not. Does this door lead to death? So exactly 2 doors are correct. So yes, green will equal death, because it can't be red and blue, so green has to be true. Now is it red or is it blue though? If we choose blue, then it would mean the door that leads to bacon is incorrect, which would mean that the blue one leads to death if it was correct. So it has to be incorrect, so which would mean we choose red, which would be correct, and the other 2 would be correct. Oh no, wait, because... Yeah, because if we choose... Sorry, ignore what I said earlier. Because if we choose the correct door, then that would be incorrect. So that would have to be correct. Oh my god. So if we choose the one on the end, it would be incorrect, which would mean it doesn't lead... Which means it does lead to bacon, sorry. And that red will be incorrect. This one. No. Because that would mean that's correct. Fuck. Yeah, which means this should be incorrect. Which would mean that's incorrect. Would mean that's correct. That's red. Oh my god. Oh, these are taking their toll on me. Exactly 2 doors are correct. Oh my god, we've got circle doors now as well. What shape were they before? I don't even remember. A red door leads to bacon. The square door is correct, or a circle door leads to bacon. So if the blue was correct, then it would mean that a red door leads to bacon. Awesome. The square door is correct. No, so it's this one. Basically, we want 2 to be correct. The square door can be correct, and the circle door can lead to bacon, and it can be blue, and it would mean the blue one is wrong. And now we're in a graveyard. Perfect place I'd want to be right now. With, oh my god, so many different fucking shapes. Exactly one door of each colour is correct. Exactly one door of each shape is correct. Okay. So, let's see. Right, let's see what we got. This door leads to death. One door of each colour is correct. So green is correct. We don't use the green triangle. This door leads to death, or this door leads to death. So either of them two could be true. This door leads to death, and this door leads to bacon. Okay, so only one of these is true, which means the red square here is true, because one of these blue ones has to be true, and only one of them can be true though. So either the red square, the blue square, or the blue circle, both say they lead to death, so one of them has to be false, so one of them two has to lead to bacon. Which means this has to be correct, and this has to be incorrect. Awesome. Right. So how do we know which of these two is correct? Only one, exactly one door of each shape is correct. So we've already had a red one be correct, a square be correct, so this square has to be incorrect. So it has to be the circle one that is correct, which leads to death. So it has to be the square one we walk into. Oh my god. Exactly two doors are... Hello. Exactly two doors are correct. So only two doors here are actually going to be correct. Right, this door leads to bacon. Okay. A circle door leads to bacon. So if that's correct, that's incorrect. If that's correct, that's incorrect. Awesome. A triangular door is correct. Blue door leads to bacon. Or a correct door leads to bacon. So, if the blue door leads to bacon, then it would mean the triangular door is correct, which would mean the red can be correct. Awesome. So we can have them two that are both correct. Now, would any of these eliminate? A correct door will lead to bacon. Yes, because then we'd have purple to be correct. So the red triangle is incorrect. Let's assume that, and that one doesn't have bacon in it, so that one's death. Let's assume that the bacon is in the end one here. That means that's correct. This is incorrect. A triangular door is correct, which would be correct. The blue door leads to bacon, that'd be incorrect. And a correct door leads to bacon. Well, the door is correct, so that would be a third one that would be correct. So we can't use that one. So it's not the end one that has the bacon. The green square, a circle door leads to bacon, would be incorrect. That would also be incorrect, that one on the end. A triangular door is correct. Well, that would be correct, wouldn't it? Because that one says that a correct door... No, because then that's incorrect, isn't it? So that would be incorrect. That would be incorrect. And that would be incorrect. So we'd only have... we just have a whole list of things that are incorrect. So that's wrong. It's not the green. If the blue circle is correct, is bacon. We've done this one because it means that one is true, that one is true, and that one is true, which means it's not that one. If the red triangle has it, it would mean that that's incorrect, that's incorrect, that's incorrect, that's incorrect, and that's incorrect. So it's not that one. If it's the end one here, a correct door leads to bacon. So if that was bacon, then it would be true. So yeah, we'd have one correct, an incorrect. So what's happening here? I went through all of them, they was all wrong. Exactly two doors are correct. This door leads to bacon, makes that correct. Incorrect. Correct. Incorrect. Correct. So this door leads to bacon. Incorrect. 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 So all incorrect. This door leads to bacon. Correct. 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 Incorrect. Incorrect. Wrong. This door leads to bacon. Incorrect. 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 The end one leads to bacon. Then that's a self-fulfilling prophecy. That leads to bacon, which means that it's true, correct. If that leads to bacon, and it was correct, then a correct door would lead to bacon. However, that could be incorrect as well. If that could be correct or incorrect if it equals bacon. If it was incorrect, then it would fulfill itself as incorrect. If it was correct, it would fulfill itself as correct. So we can scratch that one off, because that could be either. And then that would be incorrect. That would be... So if that was correct, it would mean that was correct as well. No, it wouldn't, because it's not a triangle. Oh my god. I'm losing this, guys. Incorrect, correct, and incorrect. So we would have 2 correct doors, and then it would be the purple. My god, why did that take me so long? Right, exactly 1 door is correct on this one, guys. The square door is correct. Well, that means that's incorrect, because if the square door is correct, then it means that we've got 2 correct doors. That's straight up. The red door leads to bacon. Okay. The correct door leads to bacon. So we're going to assume the red door does equal bacon, right? That would be true. Incorrect, correct, incorrect. Actually, what does the square door say? A circle door leads to bacon. So that would be incorrect anyway. This door leads to bacon. So incorrect, incorrect, correct, and incorrect. So that is 1. Red door. Awesome. Right. Here we go again. 5 doors. I think it's going to be the last one I do, guys. Exactly 3 doors are correct. So let's have a look. The green door leads to bacon. Both blue doors lead to death. Exactly 1 red door is correct. We're looking for 3 that are correct as well, guys. The square door leads to death. And you will choose an incorrect door. Okay, so let's go ahead and assume the red triangle leads to bacon. The green door leads to bacon, so that would be incorrect. Both blue doors, that would be correct. That would also be correct, because 1 door would be correct. This one. The square door leads to death. That would also be correct. So far we've got incorrect, correct, and you'll choose an incorrect door, which we would be. So that would also be correct. So we'd then have 4 correct. So it's not the red triangle. Let's assume this has the bacon. Now we've got incorrect and correct. So that's still correct. Now that's incorrect. So now we've got 2 correct. And that's incorrect as well. So now we've got 3 incorrect. So let's go for this now. The blue circle to be correct would mean that them 2 are incorrect. And then that one's incorrect as well. So it's not that one. The square door leads to death. So if that's got bacon in it, it would mean that that's incorrect. That's incorrect. That's also incorrect. So it will never be any of the blue ones. The blue ones must equal death. And then that would be your 2 doors. And then the green circle here, that would be correct there. Incorrect. And so that will have to be incorrect. Again, this could be a... No, because if I choose this, you will choose an incorrect red door. Oh, that's incorrect, because it's not a red door that I'm choosing, it's green. It's green. Okay, I've got to do 1 more. Exactly 2 doors are correct. A blue door leads to bacon. Both doors adjacent to this one lead to death. Both triangle doors are incorrect. Both circle doors lead to death. And a correct door leads to bacon. So, let's assume this leads to bacon. It would be correct, because if it was correct, then it would lead to bacon. It leading to bacon makes it correct, doesn't it? Is that what happens? I don't know. I don't like that one. A correct door leads to bacon. Let's try the other end first. We'll go for a process of elimination. A blue door leads to bacon. So assuming this leads to bacon, we'd make that correct. We're looking for 2 doors to be correct. So that would be correct. That would be incorrect, because then them 2 are meant to be good. So that would be incorrect. Both triangle doors are incorrect. We'll wait on that one. Both circle doors lead to death. That would be incorrect. So that would be correct. So far we've got are correct, incorrect, correct, incorrect, and that one would be correct because the correct door will be lead to bacon. We'd have 3 doors, so that's wrong. So let's assume this leads to bacon.